In my wife's introductory video, she mentioned that kind of the theme of this channel is going to be learning as a lifestyle, not only for our daughter, who are just starting to homeschool, but for my wife, myself, even my little son. And one of the things I want to bring you along with today is a little wood shop project I have kind of back here. And what I did there, I have you out here, getting dizzy now, have you out here in the garage, have the tool set up here, a number of things over here. But as perhaps any garage has an issue with is storage. And I have this whole back wall here that don't have any actual storage on. So what I ended up doing was creating a French cleat system. If you're not familiar with that, what we have here is just a little 3/4 inch plywood backing. That's one sheet. And then I got another, so 4x8, about 3/4 inch. And then another 4x8 3/4 inch. And what I did is took the table saw here and ripped down, first of all, just ripped a bunch of 3-inch strips. So what I had to do at Home Depot was, since I was trying to load these 4x8s on top of my vehicle, it was a little difficult, so I actually had them cut one of the 4x8s in half, and that's why you see this mark here, have the other 4x8 sheet here. But took the 4x8, they cut it in half, so I had two 4x4s, took one 4x4, started ripping them into 3-inch blocks here, and then after I had those 3-inch blocks, I went into, I just got interrupted here with my tutorial, but Autumn, what did you want to show me? What is that?
It's a happy wrist.
Did you make that today?
Uh-huh.
Wow, it's like a happy banner
It does.
for happy birthdays. Okay, and we're back. So after cutting 3-inch strips here on the table saw, turn the table saw to 45-degree angle and a little bit less than 2.5 inches there. Went ahead and cut those at a 45-degree. And so what you have here with the French cleat system is that this whole piece will go on the wall here. And what I have done is went in and, you know, with the paint, I kind of have a lot of the studs marked here, but I just wanted to make sure that I was right on. So I grabbed the stud finder and kind of went through and marked edge of the stud, center. Here, see it's a little off, but edge of the stud, center, and so forth. Again, 8 feet long, 4 feet high, and then just snap the chalk line using my level just to make sure everything was level. And so that is more or less where the sheet will go. A French cleat system, basically you have these blocks on your 4x8 sheet of plywood there. There's your 45-degree angles here. You can see the little angle right there. And I will cut this secondary 4x4 into a number of other corresponding 45-degree angle strips, and those will be fixed to a backing of any number of different kind of storage devices you want to use. If this was just a shelf that you wanted to have on the wall, what you would do is you would fasten a corresponding 45-degree angle to the back of this shelf, and then that 45-degree angle shelf would just fit into the 45-degree angle, and then it just holds like that by itself. And the wonderful thing about the French cleat system, and the reason I did it, was that you can have any number of different storage options. Perhaps in a future video, go ahead and show you some of the custom-made things that I've built for, you know, could be some of the gardening tools we have here. I want to build a shelving system for kind of paints and oils, those kind of supplies. I need one for battery stations, and probably even a whole set for all the cordless drills, etc. So I'll pick back up in a little bit when after my wife and I get through hanging the wall. All right, folks, here's the French cleat system just hung on the wall. You'll see some discrepancies. If I bring you along up here, you'll see some discrepancies kind of in the chalk line, and then particularly over here, pretty decent gap. And There's not much I think I could do about that because I wanted to make sure, you know, a lot of these screws hit the studs, and the studs were not even in line with these paint marks here, so they were definitely not 16 on center in several cases. Some of that could just be, you know, I'm learning as I'm going here. Even how to hang sheets of plywood, how to hit studs, you know, things almost sometimes as basic as that though. But anyways, it's up. I put, you know, all of my weight on this a while ago. Whether that was smart or not sure either. But I wanted to make sure that nothing that we put up there would be falling down. So there it is, and I think it was a job well done, and I'll bring you back whenever we have things on it.